Hello, hello, hello! Welcome! This is the new Spitfire that got released today. Version, what was it again? I should have done my training. I think it's 1.3. I think it is. It has been updated for Sim Update 5. It has the new particle, some of them, particle effects, like engine smoke if you really push it too much. I will show you if I don't fail in taking off here. Because I feel wind is going strong, but should be possible. And there's also some dust trails from the wheels that kicks up when you're going over the dirt. That's something new, and they're gonna add more, they say. Because at the moment, if you do blow your engine, it doesn't really get destroyed. It keeps going, just keeps complaining with revving up and down, and you're still able to have some power to look for an airfield or airstrip and land her safely. But for the rest, everything is working very, very nice. For the rest, yeah, it's a lot of tweaking and tuning after the Sim Update 5. HDR settings I've turned off. Also some configuration files on your roaming profile within Microsoft Explorer. There's like a config file there that you can edit, and then you can change the colors. As a value that's set to 1, you have to put it to 0 again, or the other way around. I will put it all in the comments later on to have it correct, and it does improve because it's the lights after Sim Update 5 were too bright, oversaturated for some kind of reason. It was too much white, and after setting those settings back in that config file, which you can do probably through the user interface, that's a waste, it's too bad. It's all okay. Also mouse control to legacy. So all these colors of flashing controls, once you touch it, it goes away for all these Xbox people that now got the sim also. I don't like it, and I'm not the only one. If you see all the forums, they're all yelling and complaining. They should have kept it the way it was and posted on the Xbox people how to turn it on if they want it. Alright, the Spit. As you can see, I have the clipped wing version. And let's start her up. So first of all, fuel. On. I already flown a little bit, so the light is off here, so there should be pressure there, but normally you have to pump this until that light there, the red light, goes off. That means there's enough fuel pressure. And then this you have to unlock with twisting the mouse, the scroller, and then pulling it a few times. I did like 4 or 5 times and it works. I keep it unlocked just in case it doesn't start. Then of course the propeller, maximum power, fuel mixture, maximum. Make sure the brake is on. Alright. I don't use the starter switch on my Honeycomb because I think you really have to, it's more authentic. You have to open these two and then press in the middle and let it rip. There she goes. Then you can lock the primer, close these two caps. Voila, everything is set. I can close this little door. Boom. This points of interest looker eye thing, I still have to find where to turn that off, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's just sometimes it shows up. Alright, checking rudder, aerials, and yep, everything is working. Wind is strong from right to left, so I'm gonna take off in the good direction that wind is blowing into my face. I unlocked it. The brakes are off, and there we go. Bye Malle. I'm in Malle, Antwerp, by the way. Custom airfield designed by Jan Cuypers, which you can always find on that one site. Flight sim related stuff. I will post everything, the airfield, the settings I've changed, and the airfield if you're coming to Belgium near Antwerp. This is a very nice airfield, Malle Zoersel. Alright. Brake. Oops, be careful, she's still a tail dragger. Very temperamental. Let's ask permission or just tell them because I don't have a big tower here. Oof, what is this? I think it's runway 23 right here. Departing straight out.
Bravo Zulu Romeo traffic Smith Belgium 11-01-7 taking off runway 23 straight out departure.
Alright. So they've been informed of my intentions. Also something new, it's nice if this thing is bothering you here in the middle. There's a button here, you can switch, poof, and then you have a Garmin 430 I think it is, a small one. That's a nice feature. If you have the GTN 750 GPS mod installed, which I do, you also have to update that to version 2.0, which you can download from their website, and take away the basic and the premium one away from your community folder and replace it with the newly in the updated version 2.0. That one package will replace the two. You don't have to register your license key because that's already been done. If you have it, that stays. That's in the cloud. So you just have to put that package there and it will be there for you. Plus, if you want, you can also have it in the drop down menu right here. You have the GTN, boom, and you have all the functions there, just as you would in the plane. But planes that don't support it, you can always drag it and down from the drop down menu, which is even more advanced than this, huh? But the only thing is I should be able to drag and drop it. There's like not a top bar you can select, but if you do stretch it, I think it would snap. Yeah, you have to just play around with it. It snaps into place where you want it. Voila. And then you do it. But there should be a way to drag and drop it the way you want it. Okay, I'm turning that off. I'm just showing you. Also here now, you can turn the engine damage off if you don't want to. Because if you push it too much, and here the boost goes over, the temperatures start rising, and then you blow your engine on, you will see a smoke trail behind you, which is so awesome. Alright, let's get this bird in the air, if I'm able, because it's always a very big challenge to get this bird in the air. Alright, external view is like cheating a little bit, makes it a little bit more easy to see where it's going. Alright, let's try this. Always the best trick is to do it very gently. Don't go full throttle at once. Just gently does it. Keep that rear wheel on the ground. And always push it down the tail. And then accelerate. And there she goes. Oopsie. Ah, come on. Then I push it really. Ah, nope. I failed. My engine damage, plane damage is off. I can still blow the engine, but in the sim my plane damage is off. This is because I'm using a rudder which is stick, and the honeycomb equipment is not easy to multitask. Let's try that again without holding her down. Slowly and very gently on the rudder. Okay, off we go. Try to get some airspeed. Alright, she's airborne. Wheels in. Woohoo! I did it! Okay, gently. Temperature is still going, everything is fine. Trimming the plane so I can let go of the yoke, or stick in this case. I'm going towards Deurne, Antwerp, where I'm gonna try to land this plane. Very loud plane. Motion projection, pre-projection is turned off. I don't like it. I used to like it after Sim Update 5, but now I'm not liking it anymore. I don't like any blurriness. And there is blurriness. Okay, let's close this canopy. Voila, more silence. Always keep an eye on the engine, because if you don't, she will blow. I will show you, but first let's do some flying. Woohoo! And everything is better smooth, even with motion pre-projection off. Ah, the speed she can do. Whoopsie! I'm losing control already. I wanted to do inverted flight. Let's not do that again. Maybe the clipped wing is not so stable as the non-clipped one. And now I'm playing without watching my engine. See, boof, she's going 200 already. So I'm gonna ease down on the propeller power, because that really makes a lot of difference in heating up the engine or not. Hooligan. Let's see if they solved the sim update. Is just for the sim, not the scenery that much. The error is still there. The water is level down here, but it's like, look, the water is going uphill. That is so wrong. That doesn't exist. Even a tree in the middle there, there's no tree there. These little boo-boos of Microsoft or Bing Data. Okay, Antwerp, here we come. No GPS except that one, but that just shows me a little bit. No map. I know my way around here. Antwerp, straight ahead normally. I can already see in the distance there on the right, 1 o'clock is Antwerp, with the biggest tower you can see is Maas Museum. Let's go take a look. This is so smooth after the Sim Update 5, it's just amazing. And of course, for me, the huge game changer is with my AMD graphical card and my supersonic AMD Ryzen 9 5900X CPU, which has always been sleeping. Now it's been more optimized, more cores are being used, so it shifts the power away a little bit more from the graphical card to the CPU. Also the memory usage is a lot lower now on the graphical card. All the improvements Asobo Microsoft made with that made it more stable, and also AMD released a new graphical drivers, GPU drivers for my card, Sapphire Nitro Plus, the RDNA 11, which is the RX 5700 XT, and I don't have any crash to desktops anymore. And I used to have them non-stop. Every time I was going berserk, installing extra add-in cards, a powered hub, which is always good to have, makes it more stable, but didn't help. And now finally, after 8 months flying in VR, rock solid, streaming it to YouTube with ultra settings, so 1080p 60 frames per second streaming to YouTube, and it's not giving me any slowdown at all, and it's stable, rock solid. If the sim crashes, it's the sim. For some kind of scenery that still has a fuck up with Sim Update 5, but for the rest it's rock solid. Maas Museum. You don't see a Spitfire every day. Take a photo. And look at this. This is normally very slow, Antwerp. The cathedral is still not facing the Schelde River. That's still a mistake they have to correct. Microsoft Asobo, if you're listening, I open a ticket once you release world updates, including Benelux, Belgium. The cathedral in Antwerp, which you made on your front screen promotion of world update, it doesn't have it correct oriented. It has to be facing the river, the Schelde, and it's not 90 degrees. You have to turn it clockwise. Look at my ticket. Solve it. And this airport Deurne is also customly tailor-made, free of charge, of Jan Cuypers. I will link this airport also in the description. And it's just amazing. And it's so stable now. Most of the times I was having frame rate issues here, and now nothing. Rock solid, smooth. I'm not showing the frame rates because I'm not looking at it. For me as a viewer in VR with my HP Reverb G2, OpenXR settings to 70, and my render scale is set to, in the sim, is to 80. If I go to 90 or 100, the details will be better, but then it gets not as fluid as I want it. Right, it is right now. Okay, Deurne, are you ready for Sparky Sven landings? Let's see if I can do it. Is the windsock here showing? Okay. Lower that RPM. Show the animation. Wheels out. Where's the airfield? Oh, there, that's close. Maybe that's not a good approach so quickly. Descending. Flaps. That's a tight turn to make it stable. Let's try speed. Way too fast. Maybe if I don't drop out of the sky. Too much. Nope, I cannot make that. Very bad, very bad. I can't use the brakes because then, and you can see the particles. I didn't blow the engine. Well, you can see the particles. I did this landing to show you particles, dudes and dudettes. As you can see, the particles, flaps in. Let's blow the engine. I forgot to do that. But you can see the particles. That's nice. See it? That's awesome. A lot of dust in Deurne. Whoa. Alright. Let's get up in the air and blow that engine. She's so temperamental. Okay, I'll do it on the grass then. Showing those particles still there. Nope, they're gone. Wheels in. And let's push her. Everything open. Okay, so I'm pushing everything to the max. Temperature is rising, which you can see there. Temp boost is at maximum. Okay, come on, temperature. It does take a while, but if you're not looking at it, it happens more quickly than you think. Now, if you're looking at it, it takes forever. Yeah. Let's do Antwerp Centraal Station. Let's take a look. Which is the Antwerp City Zoo, right next to it. Let's scare the animals a little bit with my noise. Hopefully not my smoke. Woohoo! There we go. Butter smooth! That normally was so choppy. And she will start smoking. It's 100 degrees already, so she will start smoking soon. There she goes. Engine is giving up, but she won't break. There we go. Engine smoke. And they're gonna add more special effects, they said. There she goes. Oof. Yeah, she's complaining. Where's the airfield again? There she is. So let's try make an emergency landing. So the RPMs are going crazy, as you can see. Okay, landing gears out. But as you can see, she keeps going, huh? So it's not like the Corsair, the engine really blows and it's finished. This one keep going. That's something they need to add, eh? Everything is still at maximum and she's still going. Okay, no more top speed, but I'm still going, I'm airborne. As long as you have enough fuel in the tank, you can make it, eh? There's the airfield. Look at that smoke. Sorry for the fast moving. You can really make a trail, eh? Not that long. See? Behind the plane, there's a trail there. There's the airfield.
Clear to land runway 29 or Belgium 11-0-7.
Mayday, 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 mayday. Engine problems. Oh, so smooth, it's just amazing. Never seen the sim so smooth. Okay, concentration now. Wheels already down. Let's make a little bit less tight turn than last time. You see how Antwerp is so small. Once you're in a Spitfire, you're flying over like it's a little town. Alright. There we go. Let's try to land her. Slow down, flaps. Don't hit that church, Sven. Ooh, look at the smoke come out. The engine is busted, but still returning. Just let her rest. Oof. No, 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 no. It's for the trails, people. just to show the dust trails and the smoke. Made it. Flaps in. Alright. Beautiful. Let's get some air. Whew. Close call. Open this door. There we go. Land it. Let's taxi to the airport. Still smoking the engine, or she's up and running again. Nah, still smoking? Nope. Because the temperature is back. Yeah, it's lowered. And I can put your head out the window, see where you're going, because the trail darker. That's why I always use a little bit external view, because it's cheating. But alright. Beautiful airport. Thanks to Jan Cuypers. And again, I will put it all in the description. Wind is strong, eh? Where am I going? External view cheat mode activate. Okay. Beautiful. I love this bird. It's so awesome. But of course, thank you Microsoft Asobo, because now it's just rock solid. It doesn't crash the desktop at all. As long as you don't meet any scenery or anything else that's buggy because of that needs optimization or fixing. Also for Honeycomb people, with the GTN 750 GPS unit, you do have to remap your key bindings on the Bravo Throttle. The absolute right button, which is I think button 46, 47 if you go into your profile of your Honeycomb Bravo. The absolute most right button, that will always switch off your navigation units in power, and so these things fail. So the Coronado, Seneca 5, and also those Just Flight Piper Arrow 3, Warrior 2, all those birds, if you have the GTN 750 installed, it don't work until you unbind those stop button on absolute on the right. Also a hint. Alright, shutting her down. Propeller, got the fuel. Let's do that here. Poof. Thank you Flying Sparky Airlines with the Spitfire. And I'm here next to also some very old Belgian planes that are parked here in Deurne, Antwerpen. Okay, thank you for watching my most stable crash to desktop free session in the new Spitfire version 1.3, which has so many more features and more to come. This sim is such a game changer now, it's just awesome. Thank you for watching, bye for now. That's a quote of Steve, the VR flight sim guy. Sorry for using it, Steve. But you're the best. Thank you for all the support that you've given me and the community who are having suffering problems with Crash to Desktop. Me before Sim Update 5 and now with Sim Update 5, many people are having issues. But please have patience, people. The developers of all these planes and Microsoft, it takes time to have to solve and fix all these issues. They should really release that Sim Update 5 to all these people like 2 or like 3 weeks before the official release, so they can get their stuff fixed before they release it. Because that's a frustration for many people I hear and see. If you're not IT savvy or good in IT like me, because it's my profession, it's my job, then of course it's more easy. But for people who don't have this as a job and they just do something totally different, people will give up on this sim. Eh? Please don't give up on this sim. This is the best sim ever. Alright. Have a nice day.